Hey,
on that.
well,
I got to tighten this shit up.
did you watch the fight?
Dude, so we had it on in the back.
Yeah.
And I told David, I'm like, hey, go longer so I can watch this fucking fight.
Yeah.
So he did like 30 minutes.
I've done that.
But that was when
Bruh,
the guy
I
was
watched
roasting
it.
the guy. So he did like 30 and change. And then he gets off. I'm like, fuck. So I saw rounds 1 through 4. Then I left and then came back and the fight was over. And I was like, I'll be able to watch in the back. And then, of course, when you do meet and greets, people are like, dude, you see what happened to Wilder? I'm like, no, what happened?
Did you watch it?
Yeah. You just realize that
Yeah.
Tyson Fury is just better as a boxer.
That was an
And
amazing fight.
You can't fight somebody who's that good and they figure you out.
Mm-hmm.
They figure you out. Right?
I don't know. It's that. It was more, I think it was more like Fury came in super heavy, which was alarming at first.
Yeah.
But his game plan was like beat him up, wear him out, then knock him out later in the rounds, which he did.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Fury figure him out. Fury's just tougher, man. Because that fight got sloppy.
It got
The fight
sloppy,
very
but I
sloppy.
think what I mean is that I feel like Fury always has a lot of things to do, right? And he's got a lot of different punches. And I think Wilder did that low jab, then he would do like
He came in with it
He looked
immediate.
great opening rounds.
Yeah.
You could tell like it
Loved
made
it.
sense to go with that new camp. He looked great.
So
but
you
as soon as he got hit, he got tired.
This. You know more about this. Why did he stop doing that? Why did he stop going to the body?
Because it's not in his. It's just not in. That's not the way he's wired.
Yeah.
You can train for that.
Yeah.
And as soon as you get hit, which
Yeah.
he did early on.
Yeah.
Remember, he got clipped end of the first round by
round, yeah.
right hand.
Yes.
And then he got clipped again.
Back of the head too. You see
Yep.
that.
And then he got clipped again, and then you just go back to what you're good at.
you go to your happy place, which is
And then he needs for his knockouts. There's a sweet spot. He needs distance. So that first and second round when he had Fury going back, I was like, oh, this is perfect because he can land that knockout shot. But as soon as Fury felt his power and started closing the gap, then
it's tough.
because Wilder doesn't have the tools to throw combos inside. He doesn't get you against the ropes to throw combos.
That dirty boxing.
So once it closed and he's the heavier guy, he was just trying to wear him out.
But also
So when he knocked him down twice, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Also, when you're close with a guy that big and he's really good, dirty boxer, like uppercuts, elbowing you, getting you in position.
Fury's
getting you
good
off
at- he's
balance.
good at everything.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean by just being
My
better as a
biggest key
boxer.
on that, I said this on Below the Belt. The biggest marker, if you're like a boxing head, the biggest marker was Wilder's footwork. It's real sloppy. It wasn't there.
Oh.
It wasn't there.
Yeah.
And you're not going to beat Fury doing
It's
that.
not as good. It's
Well,
sometimes-
Fury even said he's like, he had nothing but nice things to say after the fight, and he's like, he's a great fighter, man. He's just second best.
second best.
He's just.
Yeah.
I always say he's the second best fighter in the world. I'm the best.
It's true.
That's what it is.
It's really true. Why?
And then people that say it's the greatest trilogy of all time, I don't agree with that.
No, I don't.
Because they fought. Me and Chin looked up. They fought 30 rounds. Fury probably won 24 to 30.
Agreed.
So
Why do you think Wilder just left like that?
He doesn't know how to deal with loss. He's had some losses in his life, like his personal life, but he's never had losses professional career. Like
Where he
you think
realized-
about it, like Fury, the first one was a draw, so that was whatever.
Yeah.
Second one, he got absolutely annihilated, but he's never had to deal with the loss. So then he's like, he cheated, which we know is not true. It was the suit. I was tired, so he makes all these excuses. But remember, he's never handled a loss before, so that was just a bad look. You're like, fuck, dude. And then he loses to Fury again, and that was like his entire career, like livelihood was riding on it. You could tell how bad he wanted it.
Yeah.
You think how tough Wilder
he's
is.
so tough, man.
So
He was tough that whole
His
fight.
eyes were both closed, lips bleeding. And then even when if you look at the ending combo, he's getting hit, but he has such a fighter's heart. He refused to go down. It's
incredible.
They had to turn the lights off for him to go down.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So he wanted it so bad. So I just don't. He has no experience on how to handle loss.
Yeah. Too much.
I think, and I don't think he's not a bad person. Deontay's
No.
a great human being. I just don't think he has any experience in losing. He just doesn't.
Does he fight Joshua next? Does he?
No,
what happens
Joshua's
to him?
fighting Usyk
again, yeah.
Yep, mandatory. Fury will wait for that. If he doesn't want to wait, he'll fight Dillian White, and White has a fight against.
So
him.
I watched Joshua fight Dylan White. If Joshua fights Usyk the way he fought Dylan White, Joshua is going to win that fight. Joshua, when he really wants it and uses his strength and just starts brawling, good luck. Good luck, because he's fucked.
Did Dylan
He's a
catch him on that fight?
savage.
Yeah.
No, he
Yeah.
knocked Dylan White out in that fight.
I know, but didn't
Yeah.
Dylan White
Dylan
catch
White's
him?
a
Dylan did-
monster.
yeah, Dylan's a
Yeah.
monster.
Dylan White's a monster, but
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think out of the four big boys, so you look at Wilder, Usyk, Fury, and Joshua. Wilder, Usyk, and Fury, I don't question why they're in the game at all.
yeah.
Joshua, I question.
Is in just his heart. You mean, yeah. Now,
Because I don't think he'd be willing to do what Deontay Wilder do to
don't
get our respect and get knocked down that fight. Like Wilder, like they were asking his coach, like, hey, did he tell you guys make sure you don't throw in the towel? And the coach was like, we've never really had that convo, but we know.
Yeah.
Like we know. Like he always says, let me go out on my shield no matter fucking what. That's why I fired that last camp.
Yeah.
He's like, always let me go out on my shield no matter what, dude. This isn't your decision, it's mine.
Yeah.
And they're like, we knew it. So
Wow. Because
amazing.
I think if Joshua decides that he has to win, if Joshua decides he's going
tools.
to brawl,
He's a
he'll
better
fucking-
boxer than Wilder.
God. I think if he fought
Dude, he's a
Tyson Fury the way he fought with Dylan White, never, no, I don't know, man.
doesn't beat Fury.
Inside,
Couldn't be a worse matchup.
inside that,
Couldn't be a
that
worse
kind
matchup.
of, really. But inside fighting
You
like
think
that,
Fury's going to go inside on him? He's going to stay outside and pick him apart. His footwork's too good.
really,
And Joshua gets hit,
he gets hit.
clams up. Like
Yeah.
there couldn't be a worse matchup for Joshua. than
Really?
Fury. No,
Fury's number one.
by
Fury's
far.
number one.
By far.
What about Fury Usyk? Usyk's too small for him. Too small.
Usyk's too small, but that's the most interesting fight stylistically because Usyk, as far as technical wise, is better than Fury.
Yeah, but Fury,
The size and I don't know.
just too much.
I would
Weight class.
never bet against Fury.
No, me neither.